expecting an Optic versus EG final at the end of G3, but here we go. Envy's up, and they could knock Optic down in their pool to that second spot and secure that #1 seed going into tomorrow's draw. But here we go right away. 3 down for Envy. It's going to be Optic on the blitz. We'll see, can Prupi and Scump fight their way in on the left side?
I feel like even though Envy has got that momentum at the moment, this is Optic's map. This is what Optic are known for at the moment. They really, losing this would be the bigger upset than the 3-0 in my opinion.
Really?
I mean, this is Optic's map. Everybody knows. Warhawk Blitz, that's Optic all over.
We'll see what's going to happen. Right now you got JCap on your screen. He's opened up 2-1. He's got a Remington and a Vector to work with, and there is an example of what happens when you put an AR in this man's hands.
Oh, JCap gets taken down as well. Nature picking up the 2. Merc going to get shut down. That's actually Nature taking down 3 members of Envious. Formal trying to answer back in kind. Like I said, this is the problem here. Optic had this kind of set up with 4 layers of defense on Warhawk. You have to destroy every single layer to get to that point, and that what makes them so frustrating to play against.
Formal doing a great job of staying alive and picking up kills while he does it. Nade shot, though, the patience. He was behind enemy line. Gets one.
Nade shot.
Gets 2. This is the captain from Optic showing off his smarts.
Oh, it does not manage to get through, though. Goes for it, not able to. Now 6-2. I thought he was going to make that one. Scumpy trying to come through. He gets shut down as well.
And look at the base here. It is left wide open. Merc in a sprint. Gonna have to win one gunfight. Nade shot again. 7-2. Stepping up when his team needs him most.
You know, Nature probably just has his map loaded while he's not even playing. Just looking at it, he's so good on this map. He knows every spot. He knows how to dodge all the paths. He knows everything that's going on. And it's showing once again. 8-2 with Nade shot. Still on board with him. I think he's going to go on a tear here.
And he's going to be finally cut down on that mid-street. So Glaciers going to double back, check his base. He's working with Scumpy here. So Envy, they have free reign of this map. We're going over to Merc. He is going to be their sneaky captain for this squad. But also keep your eye on Formal. We have lit up. He can slay his way in a heartbeat. Merc checking the dead body. A player on spawn.
No!
And that moment of hesitation going to cost him, but doesn't matter. Formal's there to back him up.
Alley-oop, Formal just shuts it home. Now back to the reset. It's 1 point. That's it. 2.5 minutes. 1 capture on Warhawk. Both teams really strong in the defense at the moment. You actually see Formal setting up as well, making sure nobody is going to get through.
And this is going to be a cap from the player on the catwalk. I guarantee after this base is cleared out, you're going to see Nade shot make the jump from up top down low. Here he is in position. Going to find a player top stairs. Now he's called out though. Sloppy shots actually. With the heads up way to go and check that after not seeing him for a while.
They suddenly have Scumpy now looking like he's going to move in. Nobody's going to stop this man. It's now 1-1. Optic coming back into this game. This is still very much either way. And like I said, these guys have played each other so much. There'll definitely be a lot of counterplay going on.
Scumpy trying to move forward. There is a player on the half cuts. Looking down low, it looks like a score will come through. That one from JCap. So 2-1 Envy with the lead. And JCap just trying to make sure his base is clear before pushing up again. Very heads-up play here from Envy, but JCap's about to feel all kinds of pressure.
Oh, JCap's going to shut it down. However, you see more people come around. JCap with a big 2-piece to shut it down. Nation's still alive and genius. He picks up a 2-piece. JCap versus Nade. He's going to stop him. JCap gets the 3. Nation now they're able to convert that one. It is now 2-1 to Envy with another player going through. He gets denied. Scumpy not able to get that one home either. Both teams kind of just pulling out clutch kills.
Down goes Formal on mid-street, so it's JCap and Nameless up for the moment. Staying on board with JCap, who's on a 5-point spree after that last cap. Doing some nice defense, and there is just another example of his reaction time with the knife. 2 more Optic members pushing forward. JCap, the lone Envy member, trying to make his move up the mid-street now.
He is. JCap's trying to just make a little bit of a play here. Can he get another one? No, Nade shuts him down. Kind of both big players there. Nade shot, he's 14-6. That's a ridiculous score from that man.
He opened up 7-1, has not slowed down since, and he is going to find kill number 15 on this mid-street. Looking at the rest of his team, I mean, you got Prupi and Glacier combining for 10 kills. They really need to get their shots on. Otherwise, Envy is in a prime position to take this series with a clean sweep. But here comes Nade. Another kill. Big one here in Gina's. 2 players dropping down after him.
Oh, not able to get it. JCap shuts him down. Pretty the only man who can. He went on a little bit of a tear earlier. And what I kind of feel like is happening in this game, Puckett, is they know Nade is going to be coming and trying to get around the edge. And you can't see him doing those little tricky. He's stopping. He's checking his corners, waiting for someone to slip past. Envy just aren't going past him.
Right.
They're clearing, and they're very slow clearing. So Nade just can't slip.
Look at the corner. Patience there from Nade shot on defense. Now Optic says let's not let any more before the break. 5 minutes down, only 3 caps on the board. Give it up for both teams.
Look at that, 18 and 7 from nade shot, but still couldn't get a cap, still could not break that defense. Both teams are playing heavy defense, Envy even more so, and it just seems like they're frustrating Optic.
Holding Scumpy, Proopy, and Clayster negative after a huge performance on Octane SND. Envy has Optic's number right now. Optic's got to get something going, and I think in the first minute, if they're able to get a cap, that will be all they need to get ignited, potentially could carry that momentum into Game 4 and then 5.
I feel like once 1 or 2 caps have gone straight in, this game is going to ignite, and these battle lines are just going to go down, and it's going to be a lot more fluid how the game's going. Like I said, it's quite slow at the moment. It's very passive from a lot of these teams making these plays. Scumpy now going to be moving down mid-street. Let's see if he can kind of make a few kills here, because that's what they need, a wave of kills to make and get map control.
Great call out from Proopy. Scumpy moves over, helps him out. That's 2 down for Envy. Optic pushing forward very slow, very methodically. You can see as Proopy's dropped, Clay is just going to drop back with Scumpy. Neither player going to let anyone by, and Scumpy's actually going to slay his way forward, but guess who's waiting? That is JCap there with another great defensive stand. Here on your mini-map, though, keep your eye on Formal. He's behind enemy lines, only 1 player to beat in the base.
Certainly is. Nice. This is the issue. They can kind of send one person forward, make this kill. He is in. There's no stopping him now. They're going to go 3-1 up. And you actually, like, you see the battle lines, they're envious. Are just frustrating up. And they're like, we're just going to dig in. We're going to make sure you cannot slip past. You cannot slay your way. There's too much defense here. Occasionally we'll just send someone out to go get a cap.
And here's another one. Envy capitalizing on the frustration, able to double up 4-1. Even if they let one in here, it's a nice trade. 3 down, though. You cannot let Optic get control of your base.
They certainly have. They have managed to get this in now. They might be able to lock it down and get a few points back on the board. This is Optic's opportunity. They've got to make this one work for them. Proopy going straight on. He's got the capture. It's now 4-3. 1 man left in that base. They could equal it up. If those kills go in, it's Clayton who's picked up 2. Can he pick up 1 more kill to beat and get this reset? He's going to go in. Sees him get shut down before he can make it. They will not equalize this second.
And Envy actually backed up there. 4-3, a 1-point game. They had mid-map control, and you saw everyone sprinting back to their base. Optic now has a little bit of wiggle room, but they got to get this kill in American. Big kill there from Scumpy as we go back to Nade, who is at 22 in 10.
He is really slaying this map. It's weird to see him with no captures there. Usually he's the man. Just keep putting them in consistently over and over again, but somehow Nade is the slayer this time around, and Envy, they've turtled up once again.
Yeah, I feel like Nade has 10 deaths, but 5 of them are inside the Envy base. It's just been clutch stop one after another. There is another example of it. Envy holding up. Can Scumpy get by? Gets 1. No more in position.
Oh my goodness,
Scumpy gets 2. But will he get the cap? That's the real question here. Now Clayster pushing up on this left side is going to be met by spawners.
He's going for it. He gets in. It's up. They actually tie this one back up. Scumpy with the most ridiculous of 180s to shut it down, and they have brought it back to 4-4.
We talked about those momentum changers, Brycey. Was that the play that Optic needed? Nade Shot continues to apply the pressure, finds a 5th. Now you're going to see 2 more players inside the base. Pre-firing, gets the challenge, will not get the kill. Scumpy playing defense well. Clayster, though, continuing on this left side, out of ammo, out of luck. Proopy and friends now need to play D for a bit before trying to search forward once again. Otherwise, Envy is in a great position to punish.
For the first time in about a minute and a half, Envious are coming out of their own half to put some pressure on. They do not want that. They decided telling up was the way to go. It did not work for them. Formal going to get a kill. He's pushing up with a teammate as well, looking to get this win. There's going to be a kill go down in Kitchen. He's not got it. Formal alone to 1 versus 3 now to B to get into this base. It's been very, very difficult for him to make this.
I think he's got it, though. I mean, that 1 player on mid-street is getting a bit aggressive. All he needs is 1 distraction. I have Nameless highlighted on your minimap. Nameless is going to slide up Gina's.
Oh, is he going to make it? He's going to go straight in. He has managed to get in. Formal shuts one down as well. Can he get the Formal shutting him down? This is all about this. Optic either has to make this overextend or it's going to be a second point. Nobody is going to challenge Formal here. He goes in. Envious now up 6-4. 1 minute 10 left to go in this game. And it could be Optic losing 3-0 and even a Warhawk blitz to Envious.
Man, if there's any consolation for Optic if they lose this game, you got to keep in mind that EG did finish 2nd in their pool. So Envy has the 25% chance of pulling them in tomorrow's bracket. But Envy, even if they match up against EG, if they play like the way they are right now, I think they're going to be the favorites to win tomorrow.
They certainly are going back to try and defend here to make sure they don't lose in the dying seconds. 1 goes down, JCap cleans it up to make sure it does not happen. And you know, it would not surprise me to see a full-on defense now from Envious for the last 30 seconds.
Nice kill there from JCap, picks up 2 in the base. And we'll hop on board with him to close things out. Actually, let's go to mid-street as Nameless wants to stay aggressive.
They are, and it's going to be that race all over now. There is no way for Optic to win. It's going to be envious. They're going to take this one. Unbelievable. Optic 3-0'd on day one of G3.
All right, guys, before you head out for the night, Brycey, what time are we kicking things off here on Sunday?
I've been told 9 a.m.
9 a.m., ladies and
Early
gentlemen.
start.
We're getting it going in less than 12 hours here live from London. Give it up for Envy. A 3-0 over Optic Gaming, one of the best Call of Duty squads in the world. Envy showing that their new roster is here to play.
Unbelievable play. 2 upsets today. TK taking down EG, and then we've got Envy taking down Optic. Both ways, both people were kind of returned the other way around. I'm lost for words here. How do both of these teams lose on day one?
Man, I think everyone else is catching up now, Brycey. Everyone else is bringing their A game to London. A performance that was not just one man from Envy. That was a team effort. The same thing we saw from TK earlier in the day. Such an incredible tournament going down here at G3. Let's send it over to our analysts now for their thoughts on the series.